Today kicked off opening statements in the trial of one of the accused Craigslist killers. A jury listened to the lone survivor describe how he was able to get away.
News Channel 5's Bob Jones was in the courtroom and joins us live from Akron with more.
Now this is...
Well, Sarah, this is the first time we've heard from that only survivor, 49-year-old Scott Davis, who somehow got away after he was shot in the woods in Noble County and then hid in those woods for 7 hours. More from him in just a moment. But first, opening statements in the trial involving the teenager from Stowe. A prosecutor from the Ohio Attorney General's office told the jury that 17-year-old Brogan Rafferty was actively involved in repeated sinister plots to kill men who were down on their luck.
He is a student in the art of robbery, deception, and murder.
The state says Ralph Geiger, Timothy Kern, and David Pauly responded to a bogus Craigslist ad promising $300 a week to work on a farm. Instead, investigators say Pauly and Geiger were shot and killed by Richard Beasley and buried in Noble County. Kern was murdered too and buried behind Rolling Acres Mall in Akron.
All of them were looking for their new shot. They were all looking for their light at the end of the tunnel.
Prosecutors say Rafferty served as Beasley's driver to the crime scenes, but the defense called Beasley a psychopath and said Rafferty was under duress by a man who was supposed to be his mentor and that Beasley gave orders after the first murder.
Dig the hole, put the man in the hole, and Brogan is doing everything that he is told.
During dramatic courtroom moments, the sole survivor of the Craigslist shooting said he drove up from South Carolina for a job. He said he met a man named Jack and his nephew, but it was actually Beasley and Rafferty. Davis's real-life nightmare began as he walked into the woods.
I heard a cuss word and a gun cock.
So when you hear him say something and a click, what went through your head?
I knew I was in trouble.
Davis says he was shot in the elbow and bled heavily. He tripped several times in the woods, but got away while Beasley allegedly kept firing.
I just continued running and found a place to hide.
Where did you hide?
I hid down along a creek bed up underneath a tree.
And Davis went on to say after hiding in the woods for 7 hours, he went to a home where he got help, found a woman, and she called 911. The trial resumes on Monday and could last 6 weeks. On your side in Akron tonight, Bob Jones, News Channel 5.